Welcome everybody to the VSGaming Overwatch League premiere. Tonight we have quite a big battle. It is ATK unIdentified versus Project Inex. And just in the lobby now with the players, you'll see first map is going to be Busan. And I hope everyone's having a good time tonight, because Cape Town, it's been a hot day and it's about to get hotter with the fire that these teams are going to be spitting at each other. And just looking over here, what we have is both teams were at Comic-Con 2018, unIdentified finishing third, and sadly at the time Inexorable Project not quite making it into the top 3, getting knocked out quite early in the stages. But now we're going to have to see how they play against each other in 2019. Revitalized rosters over here. You will see now quite a similar roster that we've seen on unIdentified. Siggs in the main tank compared to the off tank though, and Gustbuster no longer on support there. Now on the off tank, Squishy and Sponge, the DPS duo that we love. Michaelele, the flanking Zenyatta that everyone knows about. And Chad used to be toxic on the Honor. And then moving over, of course, over to the side of Inex Project. Now, this is quite interesting, rather similar roster as well, but Chippy on the main tank, Ice 180 on the off tank, Aquatic and Palnatoke DPS, Flex for Palnatoke though, Takuma and Minor over there in the support lineup. We're gonna have to see how they do on Busan as we do move towards it. Just 1 second as we do just quickly have a look at what's happening with the stream here and try to resolve a few issues that are coming up. And we are back at it again. Here we are into Busan. Looking at the compositions that are coming out of the gates here. Quite interesting over here from unIdentified, opting to take Ash. We haven't seen her too much just yet, but let's see what Sponge can do as Sig's making some space. Hopefully that's going to be what they need as they do move down onto the point right now. Project Inex looking quite comfortable at the point. They're taking quite a bit of damage from the TNT, but Aquatic is the one who gets the shot down on Squishy. Michaela looking a little bit low, but he might be able to get out of it in the situation. And now all fighting there a little bit low. Gutbuster kind of out of it. It looks like right now Project Inex are going to be the first ones to pick up the point here. And unIdentified, third place at Comic-Con 2018. They need to bring it together here. Squishy picking up Takuma might just be exactly what they need to be able to do this. Now just a bit of damage going through here. Composition is quite interesting here. You'll see Michaelele opting to switch over to the Lucio to be able to just speed onto the point here as they do need to. And shots being fired between the two Widowmakers. Ooh, what do we see here? Okay, quite a good defense, and well, not enough of a defense from that one actually. Being able to just completely roll through them. Gutbuster and Sig's doing very well in the front line there. And not quite getting the point just yet. Still ticking over here. We do see quite a bit of chaos happening over here. Chippy's looking a bit low, but we do see Bob coming out and right off the map. Not quite enough. Gutbuster still picking up 2. He doesn't even need Sponge as Bob for the situation. Palmtoke, last one going down on the point. Squishy is going to be looking for some sights in spawn. Don't know if he's going to be able to find anyone. If he does, Miner is going to be on his sights. Not quite yet. Now, looking at the composition that we have here, rather standard from what they pushed the first time, but we do have Earth Shatter, Graviton Surge, as well as Dragon Strike coming up probably for this fight or the next one. Ooh. They're being very patient in their offense here. Very nice defense from unIdentified, very patient, and Gutbuster taking the high ground here, trying to get some damage down. Ice 180, knowing that he can do a lot about that. Palmatoke going down from Sponge is really big, and Sigs ends up chasing down the players in the back there, not allowing Takuma to get the value he needs to, and he has to back off himself. Chippy looking quite low, Gutbuster in the front, and down they go once again. unIdentified now looking very strong. Okay, looking at the composition, still nothing much changed, but the ultimates that I was just talking about are going to be coming up for this push. Hopefully they're going to be able to turn everything around from the spike and get the point back, as we are leading on 60, possibly 70 or 80% right now. See Sponge trying to get some damage in there. Takuma goes for Res, and it's just too risky. Miner has to use the grenade there, and it's not enough as Chippy tries to get some damage in. Sigs does go down, but I do not think it's going to be enough for him to break through this as Bob comes in, gets the shadow. That takes down 4 players, including Bob, if they're going to be able to do that. Anti comes down as well, but unIdentified just too strong at the moment. Gutbuster comes in with a lovely bomb, picking up 3. Oh my word. Not quite what one would expect from this. From the start, but 91%. They have 1 push left if they're even able to. Chippy switching over to the Winston to make sure they can get there in time, but taking a lot of damage right away from the side of Squishy, and down they go. First point in Busan going to unIdentified. And we will return to Busan in 2 seconds. I have heard there are a bit of things happening here. Gonna resolve that quickly.
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture.
Okay, now with this point here, you can see unidentified being able to pull back the hold. They struggle to get it first, but then once they let Inex Project grab that point, they take it back with really streamlined play. And now, interesting positioning from Sigsing. He wants to get to the back line as soon as possible. And hopefully that's going to be what they need, as we do have Sound Barrier coming out from the side of Inex Project, and that Dragon Strike coming in from Sponge, keeping them completely off the point. That is a zoning ultimate if I have not seen one before. Chippy looking pretty low. Dakuma is the one that is going to be going down. And Chippy's having a bit of fun here, hoping to pick up Michaelele, but ends up going down himself to Sponge, who's doing some great work on the Hanzo right now. And oh my word, look at that HP! He should not be alive, and Ice180 makes sure that he is not alive at all. As once again, unidentified keeping the point here, moving to 60%. I can expect almost 80% here before they're contested once again. And this could possibly be second last to last fight for Inexorable Project. And yeah, they are regrouping. Aquatic still comfortable in the Widowmaker, wants to make sure that he can take Squishy out for the rest of his team to be able to get a gap to move in here. But is he going to be able to do that? He has popped sights, but we do know Squishy is very proficient in using it. But he takes out Palnatok. Oh my word, he wants Sponge. He does not find him. Sponge doing a lot of work here, as we do hear Dragon Strike coming out onto the point. Bob is there from Aquatic, but it's not quite enough. Ice180 is looking very low. Sigs popping the Primal Rage, making sure they can't get back on the point. And this is exactly where we can see Unidentified playing quite nicely, as Chippy also pops the Primal Rage from Inexorable Project, hoping to get some value out of it. But Chad picking up Squishy is not going to allow them to do much at all. Sigs needed to back off. Oh my word, here we go. Squishy popping sights. He's not going to allow anyone to live from this one at all. Watching the flank as Michaelele talking about a flank. He doesn't need to play Zenyatta to flank. He's going to go on the Lucio and take them out. Still stalling pretty well. Ice180 on the Baby Demon, not going down just yet. And here we have Sound Barrier from Minor. They want to get back into the point here. Dakuma comes and tries to land a sleep, but doesn't quite manage to get one just yet. And here's Sigs diving quite deep in there. Squishy and Sponge clean up the rest of them. And Busan is going to be going to Unidentified. Play the game, going to Gutbuster here with what a fantastic self-destruct going in.
Thank you.
So Busan going 2-0 to the side of Unidentified. Question is, where are these teams wanting to go next? Okay, teams asking for a quick pause, as we will be going to a quick break. Okay, we're just going to be restarting the stream really quick in hopes that we can sort out these FPS issues. We will be right back for this match of VSGaming Overwatch Leg 1 Premier Division between ATK, Unidentified, and Inexorable.